Fixpoint is open source infra for building stateful AI workflows where you can add in human in the loop anywhere. The first round of AI and LLM applications were just chatbots, but they didn't remember anything about their user conversations. The next wave of LLM applications and workflows are going to be complex and have multiple steps. They'll be able to start out as a chatbot that gathers info from a user and then pass that information off to autonomous agents that'll go run complex background tasks before having a human manager come in and review or correct the work that those agents did. Fixpoint is the infra to help you run all of that so that you can focus just on your LLM workflow logic and not any of the infra and plumbing for these long-running AI workflows. Let's make this more concrete with an example. So I have a CLI chat interface here. Fixpoint's primarily a back-end infra, so this is just a little demo interface. But let's pretend it's for an application that's doing user onboarding. We have a chatbot that asks the user what type of documents are they trying to create, like an invoice or a ticket or some other type of business document. And it helps gather all of the information that it needs to create that document for the user before sending it. So let's start out and tell it I'm trying to create an invoice. The AI classified what I'm trying to do, and now it's going to ask me some more questions. So the invoice is for my LLM software consulting services. Now here we have a set of questions. What the AI is trying to do is it needs to answer these specific questions, and the whole time it remembers all of the messages that I've sent it. So it's asking, what's the invoice amount? Who's it for? What's their email? So the invoice is for Jacob Sichon, and his email is jacob@fixpoint.co. So you can see the AI answered some of these questions, and now it's only asking me, what's the invoice amount in dollars? Let's just pretend that I don't know. I need to ask my boss. All right, the AI recognized that we're having trouble creating the invoice and we can't fill it all out. And so it tagged a human in the loop to come in and help out finish the task. So let's go over to our human in the loop UI over here. And we see that there's a new human in the loop task that was added. If I click on this, we have a form. And this is all of the info that was submitted to the human in the loop task. And you can see the info that we were able to gather so far, the name of the person for the invoice, their email, and the purpose, but we were missing the invoice amount. Let's just say it's $100. And we can come back down here, mark this task as completed, and now controls return back to the AI. And let's follow up and ask it, what is the status of my invoice? And we see some JSON output here. So the AI was able to fully fill out all the info it needed for the invoice, the amount, the recipient, their email address, and the purpose of the invoice. And the rest of your computer program could go and take this output and make an API call to send that invoice to the customer. So this is just a really simple example that shows how Fixpoint helps with longer running AI workflows where you need the AI to have memory about the tasks that it's trying to get done, and you need to mix in human in the loop to help unstick the AI. As I said, Fixpoint is open source, so if you go to GitHub at go.fixpoint/Fixpoint, you can see all of the repo here, dig into the source code. In the future, AI is going to run complex tasks on its own. But just like we have humans that manage the work that other humans do, we're going to have human managers that manage AI. Fixpoint is building the infrastructure to let these AIs run long-running complex workflows and to bring humans into the loop to manage and review the work that the AI is doing.